Welcome to the 9 at 9, Wednesday, January 29th, 2025. My name is Bob, and I'm live here every single day, literally every day, 9 a.m. Washington, D.C. time or 9 a.m. Eastern time. And today's topic is the power of connection, the power of connecting with other humans, which is harder and harder to do nowadays. And no matter what you're trying to accomplish, you need other people to do it. And we're discovering more and more on this trip the importance of that connection. So I'll share some stories about what we've encountered on this trip. We're outside of Belize. We're going in today to see some Mayan ruins and do a boat tour, a boat safari of some kind. And of course, on that trip, we'll meet some new people and we'll interact and just make some connections. So, just wanted to share some stories and then talk about how important that is to your goals. Right, like this is it's the foundation of your goals, and it's the morning, and I'm on a trip, and my throat is destroyed. So hold on, there we go, and hopefully we'll get through this without any interruptions. Yesterday was a little rough, and I've struggled to find a spot yet again. And the Rode mics that I'm using to try to go mobile live on mobile are problematic. So we're figuring it out. We're going to test those Rode mics today. So the power of connection. My voice. Yesterday we were in Honduras, and we met this young man who is in the picture on the thumbnail. He was our tour guide, and he is literally 15 years old and couldn't have been more mature and has a plan for himself and a goal. And it was just wonderful to chat with him. He was our guide. He took us to a park where we played with some sloths and some monkeys, and then a chocolate factory. It was quite nice. This is on Roatan, which is an island outside of Honduras. And then we asked about some local, food, because that's what we tend to enjoy doing, is trying what people eat in the country that we're visiting. And so we went to a cafe with him and ate lunch, and it was just great conversation. And now we're connected. And it just reminded me of that importance, right? Because I never anticipated having great conversation with that young guy. He was just our tour guide. And then it just like we have dinner plans every night with random people. Now we met these random people. I shouldn't say every night is random. We met these random people the first night, and this was our going to be our nightly guests for dinner. It was the first time that's ever happened to us on a cruise. And at first, I got to admit, I was not a fan. Like, I enjoy really conversing with my wife on these trips, and that dinner is important to us. But these strangers have now become definite friends in a surprising way. If you saw the six of us, you would never ever think, okay, these people are going to have a connection. Uh, it's just remarkable how different we are and how much we are now enjoying the interests that we all have, and good listeners and just interesting people. And I am just
A very good morning,
sorry
Celeb
about this.
Constellation.
All right, my apologies. These announcements are loud, and it would have been impossible for me to keep talking through that. We are getting out of the boat in Belize, and they were just announcing people getting off. So, so the conversations, honestly, like so serendipitous. That's the word. Unexpected, great conversations. And what I reflected on is the goals that I have. Right, I can't do this by myself. Like, so I'm going to be building a team around me, and I need those people. And you're going to need, like, you can't accomplish anything by yourself. And so being able to connect with other people and active listen is so critical. The channel is called I Can't Hear You for a reason. The communication skills that I'm seeing on the teams, the people that I'm bringing onto my team, are really lacking. And so I Can't Hear You is about the importance of communication, the fact that I'm not feeling that positive impact that people need to have. And of course, I have hearing issues. I have a whole video about why I call it I Can't Hear You. But when you're meeting new people, it's just asking basic questions to get the ball rolling. The first night we met them, totally basic questions. And I was wondering, what are we going to be talking about after 3 dinners? And it just has grown and grown and grown. It's so amazing. There's another guy here. I know I saw him and I knew that I recognized him. I'm on a boat that came out of Tampa. We're in now Western Caribbean. And I was like, man, where do I know this guy from? I'm telling my wife, like, I really have met this guy. I introduced myself. I said, hey, I don't know. Did we cruise before? Did we meet? Like, we're trying to, he couldn't nail it. He wasn't sure if he recognized me. But then we're conversing and I'm like, no, I've had this conversation with you. And we had so much in common. He's an industrial engineer, statistics professor, super smart. I'm talking about AI and what I do. We're engaging, like, we're talking about self-driving cars. I'm like, we are like so similar. And I knew I met this person. It took me a long time to figure it out. And we had played golf together in Myrtle Beach like 2 years ago. And it finally struck me. I can't now find him. I'm gonna find him, of course. We're only D3 or 4, so I can't wait to tell him that we played golf together and just how much I'm looking forward to keeping in touch with him now that I know so much that we have in common. He's from Toronto, but it's just those moments that are so wonderful. It's critically important. It's a foundation of our growth. These conversations lead to so many possibilities. We met someone who leads the stock, which are the animals for National Finals Rodeo in Las Vegas, who we were at National Finals Rodeo in Las Vegas, and it was just like incredible conversation. Like, what? Like, how do you how do you have that connection? So just be open to it. Don't stay on social media. Don't restrict your opportunities to talk to strangers. Practice. It's just really, that's it. Like, just practice, like, saying hello. Just introduce yourself, say your name, where you're from, and just go from there. You just never know what's possible, and it's just so critical. And now we have this connection with this young man. He's now connected to us. He sent us a picture as our boat left Roatan, Honduras. He took a picture of our boat going by from his house and sent it to us, which is so cool. And now we've chatted with him a little bit in that way. So you never know what can happen. You never know how these things can benefit you and, of course, the other person. It's really a two-way street. All right, we're heading to Belize. I'll do this tomorrow. It's going to be tricky. I thought it would be tricky today, but I pulled it off. Tomorrow, I'm definitely going to have to do it on mobile, and now YouTube has allowed me to do it on mobile. I'm very excited about that, and I have no idea what the result will be, but we're gonna that'll be my first one. Thanks for tuning in. Got 2 people who stuck with me the whole time, and it is going to grow from here. If you dig it, please join me again. Check out my other videos. I will see you for another 9 at 9 tomorrow. Let's grow together every day.